You think I'm hurting somebody?
Yeah, you just walked up to those people with your sign, get away from me.
Watch out.
So you have no problem going throughout the world hurting people's feelings?
I have no problem going out the world. That's one way to pitch it. Telling people the truth so they can better their lives.
So is the only group that can be racist towards black people then is white people?
We're in the U.S. Huh? I'm a mixed kid, and that is not true. No.
This conversation is just taking. We're gone.
The anti-woke wave is here, but is it changing society for good? Let's dive into this cultural shakeup.
You guys think height matters in a guy?
Yes.
It does? Yes. Step on the scale.
Okay, that's
170?
That's broken.
Here, wait, give me the cookies and brownies. All right, you guys have a good day.
Why don't you leave people alone? That would be cool.
What's that? You think I'm hurting somebody?
Yeah, you just walked up to those people with your sign, get away from me.
Watch out.
No, you walked.
You're safe. You're safe.
You what? Okay, thank you.
He approached me.
He asked you to get away.
Well, no, he walked up and said something to me.
She asked you to get away. Just then is what I heard.
He or
So
she?
I stepped in between.
He said he.
She, they,
Okay.
whatever they go by. I don't know.
I don't know either, but what I'm saying is he walked up to me and said why. He opened his mouth to me and addressed me, and he asked me a question.
I'm going to stop addressing you.
I started to answer the question, and you did your job of stopping the conversation.
You say to me you should respect people. I always respect people. I would disrespect you if I lied to you. I'm not going to call a man a woman. I'm not going to call a woman a man. I'm not going to say sorry for saying telling the truth.
Your beliefs.
It's not my belief. A woman cannot be a man, and a man cannot be a woman. It's not a belief.
But I'm saying in your perception of the world is different from someone else's perspective, because just as emphatic as you are, that you believe what you just said, there's someone that believes emphatically the opposite.
Okay, so what you're talking about is the idea that everything can be subjective and there's no such thing as truth. And let me tell you why that. But that's why it's either a yes or a no.
No, because we're either talking about feelings or facts.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I believe there is objective truth. Okay.
Okay.
A person that is born a man, okay, a person that is born with a penis, as we call it, okay, cannot ever grow up and give birth. Do we agree with that?
Yes.
Okay, so there is such thing as an objective truth. I will not apologize for sharing objective truth. I'm not going to apologize for not saying because his feelings are hurt and do you see how I feel? Because
so you have no problem going throughout the world hurting people's feelings.
I have no problem going out the world. That's one way to pitch it. Telling people the truth so they can better their lives.
So today, Kamala Harris served food at a local kitchen in Washington, D.C. to homeless Americans for Thanksgiving. You want to know what Donald Trump was doing today? Well, he was doing what he normally does. He was sitting on social media and he put out a very divisive Thanksgiving message attacking Democrats, calling them radical left lunatics who have failed miserably. So Kamala Harris was doing public service. Donald Trump was just sitting at Mar-a-Lago scrolling on social media all day today. I think it's abundantly clear that America made a mistake.
Yeah, actually, this is what Trump did 2 days ago. He and Governor Greg Abbott of Texas fed the National Guard. Okay, what was Kamala doing 2 days ago? Anything? Nothing? Probably she was in her basement crying that she lost the election. So yeah, maybe Trump did nothing today. So what? 2 days ago, he fed the military. You know, the military that is keeping us safe because your guy opened the border and now we have a bunch of illegal aliens sexually assaulting young American girls. So just because he didn't do anything today doesn't mean that he didn't do anything yesterday or the day before. Because 2 days ago, he fed food while Kamala did absolutely nothing. And today he took a break while Kamala decided, you know what, I'm gonna join the soup kitchen and actually do something over there.
No one's gonna marry you, Haranam. Like, you have a beard. No one's going to date you, Haranam. You have a beard. No one's going to be your boyfriend, Haranam. You have a beard. You are not a preference to a lot of men. And then I'll get, like, really feminine men message me, but that's not who I'm attracted to, Hannah. I like really masculine men because I am very soft. I'm so different to what you see like on TV, you know, on TV.
I've never seen you on TV.
I mean, not, but no, generally you'll see, oh, she's strong, she's, you know, what she's talking about is very powerful, whatever people say. But then at home, I'm very quiet, you know, I'm very feminine, I'm very soft. People don't get to see that side of me, you know. But no, it has been difficult. Where I wanted to be married and have kids, I would never be a single mom. That's not what I've ever wanted.
Like a felon in office?
Yes.
Yeah, you do?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So,
Class E felony.
34 of them?
34, yes. You got the counts correct? 34? Yeah.
How many more?
But do you think it... Well, no, he says...
things I wish I could get away with, but, you know, I just morally couldn't handle it.
Do you mind if we talk about the 34 felony counts?
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens after 4 years. I mean...
Judge Merchan donating to Democrats. You have the Attorney General that ran on getting Donald Trump. Do you think that was a fair process right there?
People who...
Did you hear what I said?
Kicked Donald Trump, you know, who were in his cabinet and said no to him. How'd you like that one?
Yeah. Oh, wait.
And abortion rights? Come on. What about abortion rights?
What about abortion rights?
That's what do you mean? You stack
Project 2025, is it going to take away abortion rights?
Yes. It's all going to take away.
It's all federally.
Let's see what happens.
It's gonna be gone.
How many states have already done it when it was federally done? You know, when you stack the Supreme Court.
Yeah. What do you stacking the Supreme Court? You just mean like appointing, like justices, right?
Appointing. You look at the figures and how the votes have gone, and
you call it stacking. Did previous presidents, was that stacking when they would pick a Supreme Court justice?
When you put these people in place. You know, we have a federalist society. When you have a mandate that they've been after for 50 years and you see it play out, man, people will wake up eventually. We'll see.
Elections have their consequences, you know, if you lose an election.
Just a reminder that Thanksgiving is the celebration of a genocide, and by celebrating, whether it's Thanksgiving or Friendsgiving, you're further perpetuating that colonialism is okay and accepted.
You do not need to spend Thanksgiving with your MAGA relatives. You can, in fact, opt out. Here's the lowdown. I live with my mother. We have a great relationship. We are both very anti-schmump. And I had asked, can you please not invite your brother this year and his wife to Thanksgiving? Every year, it's an issue. They show up, they don't contribute. My mom complains. It's a whole thing. But the key point here this year, though, is that they are gold star schmumpty dumpties. So I don't want to be around them. So I asked. But ultimately, my grandmother wants them there. It's her son. And my mom is going to listen to what her mother wants and respect that because she's in her 80s. And I'm like, fair. You're hosting. You're doing the work. You get to decide who you want to invite. I, however, can choose to just not be there. So this year, I was telling my besties in the chat that I was going to take my kids and I up and away to Universal Studios Hollywood because we have annual passes and it's open that day for us to go. Let's just go do our own fun thing. And then my bestie was like, hey, I actually need someone to adopt me and my 3-year-old son this year for Thanksgiving. Her husband is working. She is a nurse. She's normally working. And I was like, you know what? How about we do our own chaotic kids Thanksgiving at your place? I'll come over. We'll make some pizza. We'll make some dino nuggets. We'll have a time of it. We'll drink some wine. And she was like, I am so down. So this year, I'm doing my own fun Thanksgiving, and it's going to be great. So just know you can just not go. You can just say no. You can just stay home by yourself if you need to. Get your favorite food, put on your favorite movie, and have a time.
To everybody participating in the 4B movement in the USA, you've definitely seen the discourse online from the other side. Not just threats of SA, but also threats of, that's fine, we'll just fill the US up with conservative Christian children. But let me remind you that when the birth rate dropped 3% from 2022 to 2023, they were all freaking out. We need more workers for the USA. What are we gonna do without more workers? So keep doing what you're doing. Let them squirm. Don't let them scare you.
Well, we're 20 minutes into Thanksgiving dinner, and my Republican uncle already used the term Oriental.
So here's what you're gonna do in this last holiday season we have before a Trump presidency. Whenever you travel, whether that's for Thanksgiving or anything else during this time, you are going to stop at a store that is not in the town where you are from. And you are going to go and you will purchase a phone and a minutes card with cash. You will then take that phone and wrap it in the most obnoxious Christmas wrapping paper you can find with a really pretty bow, and you're going to give it to somebody within your circle who is at risk of having to flee. Unfortunately, there are a lot of people who find themselves within that demographic now. This is the perfect gift to them because you are giving them a burner phone that people would have a very difficult time tracing back to them should they have to flee. Take full advantage of the holiday season where we can gift our friends things that might incriminate them should they have to buy it themselves.
A group of black men beat up a white person because he's white. Is that...
It's wrong, but they are not.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out the hierarchies.
Technically.
What about what if he's Asian?
Let's look up the definition.
No, what if he's
I think
Asian?
she's talking about the actual definition versus what people's interpretation of the word is.
A group of Asian beat up a black person because he's black. Is that...
No.
Oh my God. So wait, a group of white people...
I'm going off of the definition. Cool.
A group of white people beat up a black person, right? So is the only group that can be towards black people then is white people?
We're in the U.S.
Huh?
I'm a mixed kid and that is not true. No.
This conversation is just taking... We're gone.
Dear MAGA, what is wrong with you people? Why is being kind and caring about others such a difficult thing for you people to wrap your minds around? Those tiny little pea brains of yours. The uneducated, there you go. That's what happens when you ignorant people are left to your own accord. You become racist, hateful, spiteful, ignorant people. Such an ugly, ugly thing. Also hypocrites. None of you are Christian, not a one of you, so don't claim it.
You know, it's crazy. There was I'm not going to mention her name, but there was a trans woman yesterday who loved me so much. She, I'm not going to say who, but she put hormone pills in my bag. I know that's but that shows how much someone loves you. She put hormone pills in my bag, said, I love you, just please, she said, just make it short, that was so beautiful. Just, I love you, we're in this together, So, I don't know where to take them yet, but it's sitting there and I'm like, oh my God, I got a fucking bit. But, when I get a base, I'm gonna talk to the doctor and be like, I've got hormones, can I have tests? Because I've got a small amount of pills that I've got given. And it's just that shows how much someone cares about you. When they're trans, they want you to be I want you to have this, I'm not going to mention their name because, I wouldn't recommend giving your medicine to other people, but it just shows the caringness that someone would actually do that for me. You get me?
This is a sickness!
Where is MAGA? Why is MAGA so quiet? Have they finally came to realization that they know they fucked up? They know they fucked up. MAGA been mighty quiet. Hey MAGA, where you at? Where you at, MAGA? Where you at, MAGA? Y'all fucked up. Y'all fucked up. You know you fucked up. You know you fucked up. And you can't admit it. You won't admit it. Cause you can't admit it. You won't admit it. Where you at, MAGA? Where you at, MAGA? You know you fucked up. You know you fucked up. MAGA, where you at? Y'all supposed to be taking this year out with a bam. Cause y'all won the election. But y'all mighty goddamn quiet. What's going on? You feeling funny. You feeling real funny. Cause you know you didn't win fair. It wasn't fair, and you know it in your heart and soul. You know it wasn't fair. It's just the thought of knowing that you won. Wow. Bless y'all soul. Bless y'all soul.
So, every time I feel my anger over the results of the election starting to subside, and I start feeling like I can maybe
lead with compassion and think with compassion, I will inevitably read the stupidest fucking take from that orange taint of a man and reach levels of anger I haven't reached before over him and over everybody who voted for him. And I fear this is going to be a cycle that I will not be able to get myself out of. And that may just be the Aries inside of me just coming out. Or that may just be an excuse I'm trying to find. But regardless.
So, we've been attacked. And we're responding. We cannot let the orange traitor deal with this. This is truly World War III if Trump gets in office. As in mass deaths. We can't let this happen.
Yeah, I am. I'm much happy about having gone through it. And it saves the lives of the kids who actually do go through with the hormone treatment. And you know, they don't actually, what actually happens is they get, what actually ends up happening is when they're that young, usually it'll end up being hormone blockers, which are completely reversible. Completely reversible if they decide that's not what they want. But the thing is that actually going through puberty is so traumatic for some of these kids. It made me so detached from my body. And I can't undo that. I can't undo the puberty that my body went through naturally. But you can stop taking, you can stop taking the hormone blockers if you want to. It's okay to do that. And these kids that actually, the vast majority, yes it is. No, it is absolutely true. That is incorrect. That is absolutely incorrect.
I'm coming in the ladies' room to shake the dew off my lily. I'm gonna shake the dew off my lily. I'm gonna pop a squat. I swear nothing bad's gonna happen. I'm just going pee. Ooh! So I'm sitting in the toilet and I'm going pee. I know this is newsworthy. I don't know why. But I just wanted to let you know that everything's coming out okay. And I hope you have a really nice day.
I'm so glad someone's finally asking this question. My problem is that I'm too hot, too successful in my career. I make too much money, I have too many amazing friends and family, too many cute clothes. Do you know how hard it is to choose an outfit each day? I also have so many amazing and hot people sliding into my DMs every day. It's time consuming to respond to all these messages. Honestly, I've had it too good for too long. I think my problem is that my life is so wonderful and I only have 24 hours in a day to appreciate it all.
I love abortion. Your stuff sucks.
You love abortion?
Yes.
What do you love about it? What do you like about it?
I like that people don't die through birth, and also babies aren't being born to people who don't want babies. People who don't want babies don't raise children well, and that is just going to add more children
to the foster care system. So do you think we should kill all the kids in foster care then?
Excuse me?
Is that what you're saying?
No.
Well, why would it be wrong, ma'am? Why would it be wrong
to kill living children?
Yes.
Do you hear the words coming out of your mouth?
Well, the question is, do you hear the words coming out of your mouth? The child in the womb is living, ma'am. Do you think the child in the womb is dead?
Do you think that a clump of cells is alive? Because
the child in the womb is definitely alive, ma'am.
I'm trans and I'm scared for the trans community. This is why people don't take us seriously. Me personally, me getting on TikTok and making my funny little skit videos about funny little interactions I've had in life, I'm the reason they don't take us seriously, me personally. You know, I also get comments like this of people saying that the reason the American economy is bad is because of people like me. And the reason our country's so fucked up and the reason the rest of the world laughs at us is because of people like me. I carry a lot of weight on these two shoulders. I really do, but you know what? It's my cross to bear. They sound kind of fucking goofy, don't they, Ari? Why, yes, they do. They sound kind of fucking goofy indeed. Y'all need to drink some tea. Take a hot bath, get a massage. I don't know. Something to help you fucking chill. Just relax. Take the edge off. Take some deep breaths. It's gonna be okay. This isn't helping, by the way.
Please keep the HRT in Christmas. Christmas without HRT is Sismas. And I think we can all agree we need the HRT. Happy holidays.